It's me, so y'all get in here. Because today in my kitchen, we're going to be doing an Asian inspired soul food recipe. Yes, you got it. It's pigtails. What can we call them? The real Rootie-Tooties? The pork booty toppers? Corkscrew twisters? Or the a-hole keisters? Let's take a look at what we got. This is one of our old meals that our ancestors used to make just because this was a throw out trash kind of food, but you can still make it today to hold on to your roots. This was $2.53. I'm cooking pork tails. Let's look at this. $2.53, and then the next package is $2.45. You can't get no cheaper than that. Now let's see what kind of dish can we pull out of this kind of meat. I got to admit, I wasn't raised up eating this. I never had this before. I got some requests to make this meat, and I took a look at it and decided I wanted to put a little Asian twist on it. And let's just see how this is going to turn out. So I've got these pork pig tails. I put in 1/4 cup of vinegar, and I'm just going to put some water on them and let them soak for maybe 20 minutes. We're going to see how they turn out. Going to wash them, get them real clean, and then we're going to cook these babies. What do y'all say? Come on. I need some of you guys riding shotgun because I want you to be responsible with me. Why did we try this? Okay, so after 20 minutes of soaking in the vinegar and water, this is what we're going to do. We're going to rinse these off again, and then we're going to just get these up and dry them off so that they are ready to cook. So I have some cool water running. I'm just going to rinse these very good. And let's go on and get this thing shaking and baking and snapping and cracking. I've got my crock pot that I've had heating with just some water in it. I've had it heating for about 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half. And just want this water to be hot when I introduce the meat. I've got some garlic powder here, some salt, and some black pepper. You know you're going to start every kind of meat recipe with those ingredients. Over here I got my pigtails, but here I'm using some Tony Chasher's Creole seasoning. I'm using some chopped up bell peppers with yellow, golden, orange peppers. I've got some spring onions cut up, and I have some jalapeno peppers, baby. They are red and green. All these fabulous flavors into this dish, and we're going to see what we can make out of it. I am getting my pigtails into this water that is already hot, baby. This water is hot. It's been on for 2 hours, and I'm getting my pigtails in here. Are you like me? I don't know what's going to happen next, but come on, let's do it. Let's make it happen. Shake it and bake it, baby. I'm putting some black pepper down in here because I know black pepper is always right. I'm getting some Creole seasoning. That's going to be really, really, really good. Let's get that in. Garlic. What meat dish goes wrong with garlic? So we know that's right to do. Let's go on and get this garlic in here. Yeah, baby. And just some salt. We're going to always need salt. I got a little bit of thyme here. I'm going to go on and put some thyme in. I put it in my hand and crushed it up with my other hand and just sort of made it open up those spices. I'm going in with my chopped bell peppers. I'm coming back in with my spring onions. And I have here my jalapeno peppers. Now, all of these things are optional. You use them according to what your tastes are. Here are my chopped onions, baby, my onions. And we're going to get those in. Stir just a little bit so that I can work all of these seasonings down through those pigtails. Getting my lid on. I'm going to leave it on high. That's where we're going to cook it at. And then we're going to see what happens next. So this is 1 hour later. Let's go in and check it and see what's going on. So now, an hour later, I'm going to go in and add my 1/4 cup of vinegar. After cooking for 3 hours on high, let's check the slow cooker. Open up what we have. Oh, guys, I don't know how it always happens. You can smell what's going on. You'll be like, yay me so, yay me so, yay me so. I'm going to take these up. Let's take a good look at them, and we're going to take a taste. You see how they're very tender? You see that? They're falling off the bones. They are really, really good. Well, actually, they're pre-falling off the bone stage, but they're so tender. I'm going to take them up. And you know what miso is doing right now? I'm just thinking, how can I get a different spin on these? How can I make these my very own? I'm going to show you in just a minute. Mmm. If you could just smell, baby, if you could just smell this. Look. Ah. So here I have, I'm going to make some sauce that goes over this. I have some just regular barbecue sauce. I don't care what kind you use. I'm using, I think this is Masterpiece. I'm getting in some red hot sauce over this, just gonna sprinkle to my taste desires. And here I have some Bangkok peanut sauce. Now, if you're allergic to peanuts, of course you can't use this. If you're allergic to peanuts, try hoisin sauce instead. I'm putting in some apple cider vinegar and some red pepper flakes, baby. I thought I'd add a little bit more because I want it to be spicy. Spicy. Okay, and I'm just mixing all this up. And I'm putting some regular white sugar in, about 3 tablespoons. Let me go on there and mix, mix, mix. Let me give this a stir. Oh, baby, I'm going to tell you, this is going to be good. I'm just making this sauce off the Mm, oh, I'm making it just on the fly, baby. Just on the fly, but it's good. And I'm getting it down over these pigtails. Let's see what's going to happen, baby. I'm going to put them back into the oven because that's where they belong, in a preheated 350-degree oven for 12 to 15 minutes. What you think it's going to be like? Look at that. I don't think this picture can do it justice. I don't even know anything about pigtails. This is my first time ever having them, but I'm gonna tell you, these things were so good. I really hate that they were so good because it makes me want to cook them again and again and again. And I know that it's not the most healthiest dish, but it is what our ancestors made. This was stuff that was thrown out into the trash. These were people that were hungry and desperate. And you know what they did? They took the trash and they set it up and made it a gourmet meal. How good were they? How good were they? Oh my God. Look, guys, this is just something that is good. I tried the pig feet, which I was not raised on either. Mm. What can I say? How am I going to convince you? Oh my God. But like I was saying about the pig feet, I didn't really like them. I couldn't really get into them. But these, oh Lord, these are delicious. These are so good. Cabbage, cornbread, along with these pigtails. My. And I love the Asian influence that I brought into it. The Asian seasonings that makes them all the more perfect. Perfect, baby. You know what? I love that you guys stopped in to see what Miso was doing today. You noticed she'd be throwing down. If you like my videos, I want you to subscribe. I also want you to share these videos. And I want you to come back to see what I'm doing. You know I'm always throwing down. Bye-bye.